The packing process has officially started. We are not leaving until Tuesday morning-ish. That's the plan as of now, but that could change. We pick up the rental car tomorrow and we'll see how we feel from there. Maybe we'll leave that Monday night because I feel like we probably won't be able to fall asleep. I don't know, we'll see. You're probably wondering, what in the world are you even talking about? But as you can see, maybe from the title of whatever this video is going to be, we are pretty much traveling halfway across the United States, pretty much. We are currently in California, and then we're going up and over to Colorado midway, and then back all the way down to Destin, Florida, which is like our end destination point. So that's like a rough little rundown, the little lowdown. But I'm trying to get things sorted right now.
Look at all the stuff we have.
Just so I don't have to do as much tomorrow, because it's going to be hectic when we go and get the rental car. So trying to get things in order now. And the plan is to bring some juices, and I'll juice tomorrow. I'll show you guys and all that. So getting all the fruit together tomorrow, and some more food for this guy on the road.
Right now we're trying to do an early premature pack so that we have time to kind of think about what we forgot or what we're missing. So I think it always works best for me to do it like this instead of doing it the day of or the day before.
Like
if you give it, yeah, like she does. But if you give yourself some time and like as you think of stuff, just like throw it in the suitcase. It kind of, I don't know, it just kind of saves you on random stuff that you might want to bring, like that fishing rod right there. That'd be something I would forget. But we got goggles, some paper towels, toilet paper, trays to make some meals, and then working on getting on all the camera gear together. Drone, camera, GoPro, stabilizer. Yep, you got to think of all this stuff ahead of time, so.
And the most important part is me planning my outfits.
Oh, jeez. It's going to be a photo shoot.
I need cute stuff for Florida.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
Oh.
For all the beach pictures.
You got all this room to fill it up, so.
Well, because I'm basically going to be wearing like comfy stuff like this for when we're like doing all these cool hikes, which you guys will see soon.
So stay tuned.
Yeah. So I think I've pretty well done my packing that I'm doing for tonight, because it's 11:03 p.m. and I am tired. I need to shower, wash all this makeup off. But feeling a lot better now. Things are more like organized and in place somewhat. Most of my clothes, and then I'll do the rest of like my beauty products tomorrow, because I still have to use that stuff tomorrow. Also, I've never traveled this far or in this long in a car before, so this is like newbie status for me. Wait, what was I just gonna say? Shit.
Let me talk.
What's wrong with me talking?
I know what you're trying to get out.
No, I literally lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say about me not ever traveling this far in a car before.
Alright, that's a wrap on day one of packing. So far I got all the clothes that I think I need. The shoes, some mail I'm going to send off.
We have to get our hiking boots tomorrow. I still need to clean mine. I'm really good.
You got a juice. Camera gear's all ready to go. Food's right there ready to go. And then as you think of like last minute things, it's just easier, you know, because you have an idea of what you wanted to bring. So I'm sure everybody has like a different way of packing, but I think when you're trying to plan out multiple places, it's a little more difficult.
Overwhelming. overwhelming.
Yeah, and you're not trying to, I don't know. You don't want to like forget anything, but at the same time you're trying to plan everything that you need. I don't know. It's a lot.
Especially when you're traveling this far and you're trying to do so much.
It's her first time.
Yeah. I've never
On
been
a
in a car
road
this
trip.
long. The farthest I've ever drove was from St. Louis to Destin.
Now we're going from LA to Colorado to Destin to St. Louis. And a bunch of stops in between.
Yes.
Alright, well, I think that we got everything that we needed to do for day 1 of packing.
Yes.
Possibly departing tomorrow night, possibly the next morning. Just depends on how we feel.
Yeah.
So,
Winging it.
yep. Stay tuned for day 2.
But we're signing off tonight. And welcome to the beginning of this travel vlog.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
It's the next morning, well, afternoon-ish. We finally are starting the day. Get all the last minute stuff done. Heading to the post office, grocery store. Gotta go to Best Buy, pick up another battery for this camera, so I have 2. And it's really rainy and gloomy, so what a better way to just leave and go on a nice road trip.
Out of the rain, hopefully.
So Devin just ran into the post office now to drop off some of the packages we needed to return before we head off for like basically a whole month. It's gonna be a while. Just trying to get some of the last minute stuff done today. Kind of overwhelming. I feel like there's like all the little stuff that you are just frantically trying to remember that you need to do before you go, so you don't like forget anything or miss anything, and so you're pretty prepared, especially for a long road trip like this. And because I've never gone on a road trip this long before, and we're just gonna be doing so much stuff, so I want to have like everything that I can possibly think of, but at the same time not bring too much stuff, because I don't want the car to be so jam packed and just not able to move in there. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm also like extremely excited because I feel like there's so much cool stuff we're about to do and see, and there's just so many things out there in the world that I still just don't even know that exists. You know, there's so much stuff just in the United States even alone that we don't even know about, so fingers crossed we get to see and do most of this stuff, get out in nature and just be and exist and just be out in Mother Nature and enjoy what she has to offer. For me, I feel a little bit more on edge with this road trip because I'm fruitarian, and just having all my fruit ready and washed and prepared and getting all my juices, it just can kind of seem like a lot when you're trying to plan for that long of time and just eating on the road. Thankfully, it's like easy to, you know, store fruit and eat it on the road and not necessarily have to have it always cold, so that's also a benefit as well. And then I'm going to be packing some little snacks and sandwiches, whatnot for Devin, and just gonna get my fruit all bought up today and washed. Should be interesting, but I think we will be okay. So my bad on the terrible update, but there is an update now. It is way later in the night. It's like 12:30 almost, and wow, I look very, very red. Got a little sunburn yesterday, but I brought the cooler out here. I cut up all my fruit earlier, washed everything. It took for freaking ever, but all my fruit is in there that I'm gonna be taking. A few drinks right here for Devin. So bringing all my watermelon juice, putting them in this cooler. I was in the kitchen. Me and Devin juiced all the watermelon today. It took about like 30 minutes when I have him to help me. It's like so much faster. So that saves a little bit of time, but I still had to cut up all my fruit, and total rookie mistake. I should have prepared a little better the day before so I didn't have so much to do today, because it was kind of overwhelming. So now I know better for next time to plan a a little better. I'm not the best planner. I'm like such a go with the flow person, so that doesn't make it any easier for me either. So I basically spent the whole day after we were running our errands in the kitchen making some little snacks for Devin on the road, just so we don't have to stop so much and we can get through and to the places that we're trying to go to as quick as possible. Fingers crossed, we'll see. So I was in the kitchen a lot, just prepping and preparing, and it is, you know, kind of a lot of work when you're a fruitarian and you can only eat fruit and you don't want to be stopping and everything. So really wanted to try and prepare as much as I could. So I was in the kitchen forever, but it'll all be worth it. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys right here. Probably not the best angle, but whatever.
We've had this conversation and you seem to agree with me, but when there's complications you withdraw and leave me to be. When there's a problem you become like a wall, and every time I trip it's a free fall. Why don't you help me the way I help you?
Okay, so, oh my god, am I not even in focus? Okay, yeah, I am. So I juiced 12 jars earlier, so technically that's enough for 6 days. I could have 2 per day, which is what I normally do when I'm here. Sorry, this is beeping. So we'll see how the whole juice situation goes. And just like that, we're off. It is a little after 2 a.m. and we're finally hitting the road, Jack.
Pretty crazy.
On no sleep, but we got this. See how far we go with on no sleep.
Look how packed this thing is. 2 people. I thought we'd have plenty of room, but that's definitely not the case.
The car is full to the max. Let's see where the light is. Oh, there. You guys can kind of get a better look. Got all my fruit over here that I was talking about earlier. They got the cooler. Some more little bags down here. And then our suitcases are in the back with some other miscellaneous stuff squeezed. And then we got a pillow. Got my neck pillow. Hopefully this helps. And my blankie. And then we have this little, what is this called?
Oh, an inverter.
An inverter to plug our stuff in. So I even brought my heated blanket. You never know. But it'll be nice for like charging the computer and whatnot if I end up needing it.
We have a long way to go. We're about to start this journey. This is gonna be a crazy drive.
Our first like road trip together. It's going to be interesting.
First stop, probably somewhere in Vegas to catch a little sleep.
Do a little R&R.
Yeah, we just don't have a lot of time, so.
The goal today is to get all the way to Zion, and then from Zion to Horseshoe Bend. So pulling up the directions, and now.
What the heck?
What?
Try and get this thing off of the mat like this.
Devin got himself a handy little phone mount for the directions. Nice little gadgets to buy when you're going on long road trips like this. I feel like my adrenaline is kind of pumping now that we're in the car, but I feel like as soon as we start going, I'm gonna be sleepy. But got my water up front here with me, and then I got Devin's coffee for him. Obviously he's starting out driving. You have your glasses?
Yep.
Got your sunglasses and everything.
Man, we're about to go so far. This is gonna be a lot of driving for me.
But I'm gonna drive too. I just don't want to drive in California. It is, what time is it? 8:12 in the morning. We just got some shut-eye. Kind of drinking that coffee now.
Oh man, I was tired.
We are, what is it, we're in Barstow? I think that's how you say it. And we napped for what, you think, maybe 4 hours?
Yeah, you can.
In the car.
I don't know if you know this, but apparently you can legally sleep in Walmart's parking lots. So.
Which is amazing because Walmarts are everywhere.
Plus there's people around and stuff, so if you're worried about that, just... We brought some sun visors with us for the windshield. Threw some blankets or some like towels up in the windows.
Lean the seats back a little bit.
Yeah.
And honestly, it wasn't that bad.
No. Especially for you. You're sound asleep.
So were you. You said you like felt like you actually slept pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
We could honestly keep sleeping, but we don't want to like waste the whole day and not be able to experience Zion.
And at least right now we're in Barstow, not Los Angeles though, because if we would have stayed in Los Angeles, we would probably just be getting on the road if we were lucky. So we tried to just take off last night. If we were to do it again, we would have done things differently and packed even a day earlier.
Prepared way better.
Yeah, it's just a lot trying to prepare food and all that, and you know, picking up a rental car. And so if you think that you need more time, you should give yourself more time.
Definitely.
That's what we learned here.
At least we know for the next time. Oh well.
But now we're not too far from Zion, so things are about to get interesting.
Yes. And maybe we'll wake up a little more.
We're going to be driving through Vegas soon. That'll be cool.
Oh yeah, we're about to be driving through Vegas.
It was really cold here too this morning.
Yeah, freezing. It's all super windy and everything.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, back on the road.
Here we go.
Don't have to say